Breaking down the full 2025 PBA Tour schedule. This was released on November the 8th, 2024, and data provided by Nolan Hughes. The countdown to the 2025 PBA Tour is on. Historic venues from Indianapolis's Royal Penn Woodland to Fairlawn's AMF Riviera lanes provide the idyllic setting for major championships. The World Series of Bowling 16 seeks to break records as the world's premier international bowling event returns to the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, Nevada. A revamped PBA Elite League invigorates the regular season by shining a spotlight on the rivalries between ball manufacturers, while the return of All-Star Weekend showcases the game's top talents and provides a glimpse at the future of the sport. Finally, the season's top performers collide in the PBA playoffs, the 15th title to be awarded on Fox Sports Networks this year. In total, the 2025 season ventures across 10 states, includes 18 title events, and provides more than 60 hours of Fox Sports and 9 hours on CBS Sports Network. Additional coverage, including live streams of all qualifying rounds, will be provided by Bowl TV. Entries for all 2025 PBA Tour events will open November 20th, 2024. This year's PBA Classic Series spans nearly coast to coast, beginning with the PBA Delaware Classic. After a pit stop in Indianapolis for the U.S. Open, presented by Go Bowling, the tour heads to Vernon Hills, Illinois, Springfield, Missouri, and Reno, Nevada. The Delaware, Illinois, and Missouri Classics will utilize bracket match play to determine the stepladder finalists, while the Nevada Classic will feature elimination qualifying rounds. The PBA Roth-Holman Doubles Championship will also take place in Vernon Hills. Illinois Classic qualifying will count towards both events. This year's World Series of Bowling, the fourth held at Reno's National Bowling Stadium, features 4 animal pattern championships in addition to the major championship. Each of the 4 animal pattern championships will include 12 games of qualifying and a 24-player elimination match play bracket. The 4 players who emerge from the bracket and the highest seeded player who loses in the round of 8 will advance to the stepladder finals. For the PBA World Championship, the top quarter of the field will advance following all 48 games of qualifying each animal pattern. 2 8-game advancer rounds will then set the 16-player field for round-robin match play, where the 5 finalists for the season's second major championship will be determined. The PBA Nevada Classic Finals and PBA Junior National Championships will be held during this time as well. The Masters returns to Thunder Bowl lanes near Detroit next year, the same site where Anthony Simonson demolished the USBC Masters match play scoring record 2 years ago en route to a second consecutive victory. The Masters fosters dichotomic champions like no other major. On the one hand, 7 of the past dozen Masters champions are Simonson and Jason Belmonte. On the other, virtual unknowns like last year's champion Deron Booker have transformed themselves into a household name. The tour heads to Big Ten country for the regular season finales, both major championships. If the 2023 PBA Jackson Classic, where E.J. Tackett defeated Simonson in the title match, is any indication of what might transpire at David Small's Jacks 60, the PBA Players' Championship could be one for the ages. If there is a more apropos setting to finish the regular season than historic AMF Riviera lanes, the Tour hasn't discovered it. After inducting the next class of PBA Hall of Famers, the season's fifth major champion will be crowned. By closing with back-to-back triple-point major championships, the race to make the PBA playoffs could be flipped on its head. The season's top dozen players in competition points after the Tournament of Champions will reconvene at Thunder Bowl Lanes for the season's premier standard title event. All matches of the elimination bracket, featuring race to 2 matches, will air on FS1. May Madness concludes with the Race to 3 championship match, May 24th on Fox. Three title events remain following the PBA playoffs. The PBA Tour Finals, featuring the top 8 players in points over the 2024 and 2025 seasons, returns to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Then the PBA links up with the PWBA Tour for the Striking Against Breast Cancer mixed doubles in Houston. The charity-based doubles event brings out the best of tour players both on and off the lanes. Finally, the Tour heads across the Atlantic for the Storm Lucky Larson Masters in Sweden. Jesper Svensson will look to go back-to-back in his homeland. The second annual PBA All-Star Weekend heads to the greater Milwaukee area April 4 through 6. The star-studded exhibition will celebrate the game's top talents and serve as a mid-season checkpoint. The new-look PBA Elite League, Battle of the Brands, will factor in the entire PBA Tour regular season, akin to Formula One's constructor standings. The stepladder finals in late April add a team dynamic to a jam-packed season slate at Thunder Bowl. More information on these special events will be available at a later date. More information on 2025 PBA Tour events are available at PBA.com. Also, more information on the PBA on Fox schedule is available also at PBA.com.